The next in the series that I'll be working on is called 4 Hats to Go. And it's the same thing. It's going to have the mock rib hat. This way you can make complete sets. The seed stitch, the star stitch, and the regular rib, which is up here. I can show all of them to you. Here's your, let's see, let me find the rib first. Here's the rib. And with the rib stitch, as you can see, it kind of pulls it in because the rib stitch is very stretchy. And that's the first one. And I'm still critiquing the pattern, so it's not really ready for publication yet, but it's getting close. The next one is the mock rib, which shows a little better here. Then I still don't like this yarn. But since I made the booties in it, I went ahead and made the hat in it also. But this one is the mock rib. You can see the rib knit stitch there and almost the purl stitch there. And when you go to the next page, you got the star stitch, which is right there. And of course, you got the matching booties. And on the last page, I'm not even sure where it is, what's on one of the pages, it's called the seed stitch. It's probably the back of this one, yeah, seed stitch. This is the other one on it. Since I couldn't do a lacy stitch on the bottom of a hat, because I don't think it would come out right, I just decided to do the seed stitch to accent the lacy one. This will be out soon. I will definitely give a notification so everybody knows when the hats to go come out. So it'll be these 4 hats. Let me take this back. So it'll be these 4 hats. And they'll also be on the same 2 websites. The series I'm working on now is called 4 Booties to Go, 4 Hats to Go, and 5 Mittens to Go. I've got this one on my website already, although I'm going to resubmit it because I've made some changes. And one of the changes I made is the original booty pattern only did the booties like this, where they didn't have any ties. And the lacy ones never come out right unless you put a tie on them. So let's see, I thought I made one with a lacy one with a tie, but I don't see it. Oh well. The tie, you just put the chain through there and it kind of squishes it up so it'll hold on the baby's foot. But I'm making the rib stitch, which is this one. As you can see, it's just basic rib. And they just continue from there. And then they have one that's called the star stitch, which is right here. Now this star stitch does have the ties, but that's the star stitch that you can see right there. And then the next one is the lacy one. Like I said, I did the lacy. Here you can see I put a tie in it. Here you can see there's no tie in it. I think it looks better with the ties, so I'm going to mention this one, but I'm going to say it's better if you put a tie on it. And the one after that, if I can pick this up, is the mock rib. The mock rib is neat because it's a rib, but it's not, it doesn't stay closed like a real rib. You know, the real rib does this. The mock rib, this is really a bad yarn that I picked to do this. You really can't see it, but there's the knit, there's the purl, there's the knit, there's the purl. But because it's a mock rib, it stays open a little bit more. Gives you an effect more like this all the time. Same thing, I've got the little ties in it. And the other one is called, where's the other one? Oh, that was it. So there's just the 4. There's the rib, the mock rib, the star stitch, and the lace. But now once you get past those, which are without ties, it goes into the booty variation with ties. So on the same pattern, you will get the ones that do have the ties, like the star stitch, the mock rib, the real rib, which is this one. Oh, here it is right there. And the lacy one with the tie. Like I said, there's no tie on this one. But they'll all come together. Then you can pick and choose which ones you would like to do. They will be on my website, stitchniche.com. You can just click on the little magnifying glass and type in booties and the pattern will pop up. Or you go to Ravelry.com and search and find my booties that way too. Thank you for watching. Now the difference with the mitten one is there's 5 mittens instead of 4. it was very easy to add one. So the first one I show is the mock rib, which is the green, which goes with the hat and the booties. So you can actually make complete sets. The next one is the lacy one, and then the lacy mittens come out really well. See, I got the little tie and it causes it to fluff out a little bit. So you have your lacy mittens with your seed stitch hat and your lacy booties, with or without the drawstring, totally up to you. And then after the lacy one is the star stitch, which is right here. You can see the little stars. Some yarns really make it stand out more than others. So there's your hat, your mittens, and of course your booties. So you make a cute little set for the baby in your life. And the last one, well, where'd the seed stitch go? Oh, that was it right there, the seed stitch. We already showed the seed stitch to go with the lacy, because the mittens are lacy. And so that's the seed stitch to go with them. And then of course the last one is, I know it's on here somewhere, but I can't see it. It's, oh, here it is right at the very top, the rib stitch. The rib stitch is just what it says, it's rib. And the mittens are rib. So it goes with your hat and your booties. Now I'm just trying to figure out where number 5 is. The rib is 1, the mock rib is 2, the lacy is 3, the star stitch is 4, and then of course the seed is 5. That's what it is. I haven't done seed stitch mittens yet, but they would be done the same as this. The only difference is it'd be seed up here to match this, and then the tie to gather it together. So you would have all these different little mittens. Let's get that out of the way. You've got rib, mock rib, star stitch, lacy, and seed, which I have not done yet. But that'll give you an idea of what'll be on the 5 mittens to go. I'm going to set it up to where each one pattern can be purchased individually, and I'm also going to put it together to where you can get all 3 in one. Each one will be separate, but they'll all be downloaded at the same time to your computer, so you'll be able to print them out. And it's same thing, it's on stitchniche.com as well as ravelry.com. And I want to thank all those who have been loyal to my website for these past 10, 12 years. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to keep working on different projects because I know how much we all love to knit for our families.